Namaskar, I am Nisha Das, Delhi Bureau Chief, Global Eye, Digital Worldwide Monthly. Welcome to our show, माँ मदर टेरेसा ऑफ शिकागो हार्ट टू हार्ट। हम बातें दिल से दिल तक की इस शो में आप सबका स्वागत करते हैं और मैं चाहूँगी कि इसको दिल से दिल तक ही इन बातों को रखें और सुने। ये बहुत खूबसूरत शो है, आइए हम इसका आनंद उठाएं। धन्यवाद।
Tonight, in this edition of Ma Santosh Kumariji's show, we are featuring Miss Sabha Chowdhury, who was recently named as one of the top 20 women of excellence globally in Chicago, USA. Miss Abha Chowdhury is the founder of Anugraha, an institution for senior citizens, and is nurturing the movement in India for the past 20 years.
Hi, Ms. Abha Chowdhury. Welcome to the show. Anugraha is a national NGO working for last 20 years for the community development across India. They have developed in 4 states, Jammu Kashmir, Uttarakhand, Himachal and Delhi. Now, I want to ask you, Abha, what motivates you to start this kind of project? Because you must be very young at that age. Please.
Thank you, Ma Santosh Kumar. I'm so delighted to be here on your show, and it's such a privilege to be a part of Baatein Dil Se Dil Tak Ki, which will be viewed by 35 million people across the world. Now, coming to what motivates me to be on this show is, as a student, I had been working in the field of social work in rural areas of India, more so in North India. And I used to see drudgery of old women who were left behind by the families, uncared for, widows, with poor health and no income security. So I started studying their condition way back in 1999, and I started Anugraha in year 2000. After I was invited to US to speak in a few conferences, I got inspired and I came back to India, started Anugraha, and there the journey started.
Beautiful. So, would you like to tell our viewers what challenges you have across the life?
Challenges are several. The field of old age care in India is at quite nascent stage. There is lack of sensitization, awareness among people, and there is a notion that families should take care of elderly. Now we all know that with nuclear families coming in, people and children are moving away. Elderly people need to be cared for in their own homes. And somewhere in our culture, old age homes are not a preferred option. So creating suitable care options for elderly people where they feel comfortable, where they feel empowered and at home is a challenge, is one of the challenges, I would say.
Yeah, very good. So far as I know, there is no system in government to fund these kind of programs. Will you say something?
Well, the nodal ministry, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment in Government of India has an old age care division, and there is a program on integrated program for older persons where they give grant in aid to over 500 NGOs across India to maintain mobile medical care, old age homes, daycare centers, so on and so forth. But we have about 12 crore senior citizens in India, and the work being done is just like a drop in the ocean. It's too much is required, and India is heading for a grey tsunami very soon. So we need much more efforts, not only at the government level, but also at the corporate and private level as well.
India has a lot of rich people,
Yes.
a lot of multi-billionaires.
Yes.
Have you thought to approach them?
Yes, several times. But I share a very personal experience with you.
Sure.
Whenever we approach corporates or what you said, rich billionaires, the conception in the mind is, well, the family is there, parivar wale dekhenge. You know, the family should take care. Elderly people still do not figure in the priority list of philanthropy or in the corporate social responsibility in India.
I think the structured giving is lacking in India.
Yes, yes.
And we see it outside.
Yes,
Western
yes,
countries.
yes. So people say the onus is more on the government or on the family.
Mostly on
And
government.
also over the years I feel that the funding patterns, the support patterns, philanthropic patterns go more towards children, healthcare, education, and elderly remain largely neglected area.
In the last.
Yes.
Abha, will you tell us what programs you provide in these centers?
Yes. 20 years ago, I started from the villages of Uttarakhand, a northern region state in India. The challenges of access of healthcare were immense. So we started with providing a lot of health camps, cataract surgery camps across remote, inaccessible rural regions. So far, Anugrah has conducted over 10,000 cataract operations across various villages of India. We have mobile medical vans, and besides designing and planning old age homes and retirement townships, we started model daycare centers for senior citizens from Uttarakhand. Dehradun was my first center, and we named it as Swabhiman Kendra, Aging with Dignity Center, because I don't think anybody, be it old or young, requires charity. All they require is a loving hand and a caring hand, and dignity. Dignity in old age is, for them, the feeling of self-respect, the feeling of being neglected. We have to take care of that. The feeling of loneliness, isolation. That is what we were addressing, and we started our first daycare center in Uttarakhand, Dehradun. And then the series started in Punjab, Jammu Kashmir was a recent endeavor, and in Delhi, which is the biggest, which has about 1100 senior citizens enrolled. We provide multiple services, all free of cost.
Will you name that multiple services?
It's like, I would say, they are not residential centers, they are daycare centers, and they are like a home away from home, where they meet their, same age
Counterpart.
group people, like peer group people. There are indoor games, there are library, there is legal aid available, police help available. Time to time we do awareness programs, we celebrate all festivals.
Yes.
And something which they look forward to is celebration of their birthdays and anniversaries. They turn into children. They become like children. They would dance at the DJ tunes, and we get a cake from a nearby hotel, which sponsors the cake. And they relive their, I would say, we try to bring back their happy days.
Abha, how you think that Anugrah programs have impacted the lives of the seniors?
Santosh Kumar ji, I feel I'm like a drop in the ocean. And whatever inspiration I get is from the higher power. Whatever it comes to me, I'm just an instrument to fulfill his wishes. Impact can be very small or very large, depends on how we perceive it.
Mm-hmm.
But the smile on the faces of elderly, which I see every day, are the biggest satisfaction which me and my team derive from. It could be seeing light after years, after when their bandages open after the cataract operations, or it could be the first time cutting of cake on their birthday, which they've never done all their lives, or it could be getting a job for an underprivileged, below poverty line girl in an upscale hospital of Delhi. The range is wide, and we have touched so far maybe thousands of lives, and it's the credit of whatever I've done goes to my family, the unflinching support, and a dedicated Anugrah team, and of course the Almighty.
Definitely. That's great, Abha. What is next for Anugrah?
Well, I have a dream, and I want India to be an age-friendly country.
Mm-hmm.
When I travel abroad, I see so much happening for elders.
Mm-hmm.
And to be a little less ambitious and more specific, I would want a series of aging with dignity centers across India in all the districts, so that people don't have to dump their parents in old age homes. They can age in place with happiness, with family, with their grandchildren, and in a healthy and productive way.
Very good. I wish your dream may come true, Abha. Enjoy. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.